Welcome back to Cowboys Game Plan. After reviewing all the film study from the game versus the Chicago Bears, it looked like the first two drives for the Cowboys defense was really efficient, really good, did great things, led to no points, got the Bears off the field. We did identify 6 plays, and the first play tells me that Caleb Williams, after they went back and looked at the Cowboys defense versus the New York Giants, came into the game diagnosing where to go with the ball based on Donovan Wilson's reactions to the plays. So in this first one, we've got what's obviously a zone coverage by the Dallas Cowboys, and we've got a 2 tight end set here from the Chicago Bears. We've got a tight end lined up here, and a tight end who's going to come and park right here, right beside this tackle in front of Zaccheaus. Now, we are going to get a second motion here when this tight end drops into the backfield to set this up to look like a run. When this play goes forward, the tight end, Cortland Loveland, is going to get chip blocked by Maurice Luafau and is going to be picked up by the linebacker, Jack Sanborn. Jack Sanborn sees him slip, and as that happens, Donovan Wilson drops back into zone coverage over the top of Kaiir Elam, which leaves a significant space for Caleb Williams to fit the ball in. So as we're moving, tight end into the backfield, fake, gets chipped, slips, gets behind Sanborn to the 44-yard line. All right, the second play is the Caleb Williams to Luther Burden flea flicker. As this video progresses, watch what happens here, and the hesitation between the cornerback and the safety gets sold really, really well. They fall for it. Both of them hesitate or bite down, and that's what leads to Luther Burden being able to slip behind both defenders for the touchdown. Next play is the end around by Zaccheaus. We've got Nealon lined up real wide here. And, of course, our 3 different defensive linemen down on this play. As this play develops, both Reddy Stewart and our defensive end get trap blocked down inside. And then the entire right half of the Chicago Bears offensive line and the tight ends and wide receiver DJ Moore slip out around to make this play happen for Zaccheaus. It doesn't look like much, but it just shows what happens when the edge is not set correctly. So we're going to hit play on this play. And right there you can see Reddy's behind a block. Our defensive end is all the way down inside here. And Zaccheaus has tons of room out in front of him for another explosive play, which ended up in a scoring drive. All right, this is the huge explosive play by the running back DeAndre Swift. As you can see, Zaccheaus is lined up here, and he's going to motion across the line, and Reddy Stewart will touch and then follow him back here and signal. This is cover 1 man. And the responsibility, we've got Damone Clark here, and we've got Kaiir Elam set up right here. So as this play starts, Reddy Stewart follows Zaccheaus, pops his helmet, man coverage, and DeAndre Swift just slips out of the backfield, and he's out there completely on an island by himself because we have no defender here. As Kaiir Elam is going to crash down inside. Which leads to this huge gain. Big play. Completely blown by Kaiir Elam. So here's another play from Caleb Williams to Luther Burden that shows what happens when you have no pass rush. As this play goes, the ball's snapped, and right here, okay, There's no pass rush, no pressure on Caleb Williams. So all these receivers are just looking for a spot out here to go with the ball. Okay. He's here. Here. And Luther Burden is going to slip in right there. Boom. That's on Malik Hooker. If you watch that one more time, everybody has the zone they're supposed to be in. Just like that, right there. Boop. Another big drive. Last play, this is the one for Caleb Williams to Cole Kmet, the tight end, that gets caught right there on the Chicago G in the end zone. This is the most embarrassing one of all. This is a complete failure by Donovan Wilson. We've got Kenneth Murray lined up right here, and Donovan Wilson is right here. And our tight end is going to slip right here for a very easy touchdown. There he goes. He frees it right there. Kenneth Murray, after initially going inside, realizes that this is a pass play. Donovan Wilson looks back to see that Cole Kmet has already made it past him. Nobody's there. Touchdown. Embarrassing. So those are the 6 biggest plays that we saw that made significant impacts on the Cowboys defense. Slater, in the All-22 film review, did you see anything in addition to what we've already identified in these 6 plays?
Yeah, I mean, to our fans out there, obviously there was a lot of bad plays, bad things going on in this game. You know, these were the 6 that we felt that were kind of game changers, you know, even though there was still the DJ Moore touchdown and there was still even the first touchdown of the game. It's just one of those things where we're just confused on what it is. We can't identify whether it's scheme or personnel. I think it's a little bit of both and everything there, but I think you nailed it. I think this was a great breakdown by you on just discovering some plays that, you know, aren't obvious, and to show that, you know, games are going to be long for Cowboys fans if they don't get figured out on the defensive side of the ball. And if you expect Dak Prescott to score touchdowns on every drive, you're delusional. So I think you nailed it.
All right, well, stay tuned for our next pre-game edition of Cowboys Game Plan, and everybody have a great rest of the week.